The preservation of history requires more than just a single person's collection of artifacts and books. It takes an entire community. And when a whole community does come together, they ensure the legacy of not just objects endure, but entire locations and structures can be maintained for decades to come. And we would like to welcome in James Morris. He is the president of the Wicomico Historical Society, along with Tony Sarbanes, who is the vice president. Welcome, gentlemen. How you doing?
Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much.
It is so great to have you guys here today. First of all, we're talking about the Historical Society. Can you tell me how you both got involved with the group?
Well, I got started quite a few years ago. Actually, when one of the other members passed away, they asked me if I would take over as president. I was the past president of the Preservation Trust, and I gave that up and thought, well, I'm going to enjoy life now. And then they asked me if I would be president of the Historical Society. So I jumped in with that, and that's how I got started.
Couldn't resist.
I couldn't resist.
Jim does a great job, by the way, as our president. We're very fortunate to have him. And I was in the school system, and I think he just evolved from that. In the one-room schoolhouse, I got involved with that, the one that's at Pemberton. So slowly and surely, I was a history major in college, so I have an interest in what's going on locally. So that's how I got into it.
And we're so lucky to have you guys, and thank you so much for what you do. And you guys have been involved with a lot of different projects, a big one being the Green Hill Church, right?
Yes. The Green Hill Church, one of the original things that we did once we were first organized was to contribute money to bringing up the Green Hill Church and getting it back on its feet again. So the Green Hill Church is, been one of the things in our forefront.
Absolutely, along with the Wicomico Schoolhouse, right?
Yeah, the Wicomico Schoolhouse is located next to Pemberton School, and we make sure it's maintained properly. That school is how many youngsters in this county attended school.
Wow.
There it is, just a single room, but it's great to see.
Yeah.
And there was a contribution actually given to us by a family. It was on their farm. They called us and said, you know, if you ought to maintain that building, which we've done over the years. So, and the Board of Education, to their credit, takes good care of it for us.
Wow.
So we're very fortunate.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And we're, of course, fortunate to have you guys doing what you're doing. Now, you guys are having an annual membership dinner coming up, right?
Yes.
Can you tell us the details about that?
Well, that will be May 2nd. And it's going to be $30 a person, which actually it's costing more than $30 a person, but we're covering part of it, so all anybody has to pay is $30 a person.
Wow.
But it will be on May 2nd, and it'll be at the Civic Center in the Da Nang room, if I can say it right. And it starts at 6 o'clock, and we have a speaker whose name I just cannot remember, and you have him on every, I believe it's Thursday.
I believe it's Jim Duffy that's going to be the speaker,
yes,
right?
That's correct.
Oh, that's going to be
So,
great.
It will be a good thing. We're really looking forward to it. The last one was 3 years ago, and so
it's time for it to happen.
it's time for it to happen again, and hopefully it will be annually.
It's going to be a good meal.
Yeah, it's a very good meal.
Good
It's a fun time. You learn about the area, which is great. It's a great mixing of people. And we really encourage people to attend.
And we'll have some books available. One of the books was, let's see, by Mr. Cordry, who was a principal in the school, and that was a book about Wicomico County. And the other book was about graveyards in Wicomico County.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like it's going to be a great time. Thank you both, James and Tony, for coming in here and sharing more about what you guys do, and thank you for your passion for it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Be sure to check out that dinner. All right. DelmarvaLife, we'll be right back.